So we are back with Rumpelstiltskin, learning about his story, which is very mysterious and in some parts very weird. So today is part two. We're going to talk about the meeting. Now, as we learned before, we had the the miller and the king that somehow they ended up meeting, which is very improbable, really. Not impossible, but improbable. Um, so today we learned that the daughter is sent to the castle. He gives her a room full of hay. The amazing thing is that we don't know the trip. Why is this important? Because we don't know how she felt. In some fables, she does cry, but in most fables, she just goes. And in some fables, she even goes by herself. The father doesn't take her. She has to go by herself. So the ultimatum is this: you make hay into gold or you die. That's it. Now when you see the fable, they don't sugarcoat it for you. They just let you know she's going to die, or if she doesn't make this wrong. And we don't know really how she reacts. The only time she reacts is when the king leaves. Okay? When the king leaves, she sits down on the hay, or the hay, and starts crying. This crying attracts Rumpelstiltskin. He comes over to her. Now this is extremely weird for two reasons. Two real main reasons. Number one, was Rumpelstiltskin living in the castle? Or two, why was he there if not for the girl? Now the girl, as she's crying, sees him. She doesn't become scared or anything. And he asks her, "Why are you crying?" And she says, "Because I have to make this hay into gold." And amazing or not, he can do that. So he asks for payment. Remember, he doesn't do it out of his heart. He asks for payment. And she gives him a ring. Now, this is the daughter or the wife or somebody part of the family of the miller, and she has a ring. This is very, very questionable. So in a way, she gives the ring to him, and in the next morning there's gold. The king comes in, surprise, surprise, he has a bigger room, and tells her to do the same thing, hay into gold. If not, she would die. And she agrees, knowing she can't do this. Only when she's in the room, she starts crying again. Rumpelstiltskin shows up again and says, "What's the problem?" And she says, "Well, I have to make more. And it's 3 times." And Rumpelstiltskin says, "I can do that, but I need payment." Surprise, surprise, she has a necklace now that she can trade. And Rumpelstiltskin accepts. The king comes back. It's shocking now to him. Very shocking. That he displays, if you do this the 3rd time, you are no longer in debt to death, but you will marry me. And she accepts. There's just one problem. She can't do this. So she goes back into the room. They close it. She starts crying again. Rumpelstiltskin comes out, says, "Hey, I can help you again. What's my payment this time?" There's just one problem. She has no payment. He says, "Okay, give me your firstborn." Now this is weird. Very weird. And there's no explanation to it. There's no situation on how this came up. But she accepts. Now if you think the story is weird here, it is. It is really getting weird. Because number one is, how did Rumpelstiltskin know where to be? Number two, why did the daughter, the woman, have jewelry to trade for work? Remember, a miller is very, very poor. Could it be that the miller was charging or stealing from the people, and the king had found out? Number three is, why would she just give up her baby so fast? Did she really believe she was never going to get pregnant? Or did she have a fury for this gold? That she wanted to marry the king and be a princess so bad that she was willing to give up everything? So this is part 2. We're going to stop right here so you can think about everything that's really weird about this story. And if you go back to, because there's so many YouTubes on this, if you go to these fables, think about these things. So this is Nobody No One. Yeah, have a good day.